Ladies and gentlemen, we provide first class now for the executive class of the Emerald Sapphire. These those words are written on your boarding pass. Also, like to invite group number 1. Please, ladies and gentlemen, there is boarding right now available. Group 1 is now boarding. And now I'd like to invite group 2, rows 27 through 32. Boarding groups 1 and 2 is starting.
Forward, continue Bravo, hold short of Foxtrot.
And now that group 3 that goes 21 higher.
Military reserve car on their
Southwest 3160, crossing 9 left, going to ramp 4.
Southwest 3160, ground taxi, ground report, mark.
Southwest 2571 is join Foxtrot, taxi to ramp 3. Southwest 2571, ground taxi, Foxtrot to the ramp. Foxtrot to the ramp, Southwest 2571. Craft American 2085, 5 south with Romeo.
Hi, Captain. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Great. We're just getting ready for departure, but if you need anything, just give me a call.
Thank you.
No problem.
Ground, go ahead.
Delta 1470 over, approach 2 south with
Delta 1470 ground, Lima 1.
Lima 1.
Say again?
Delta 1471.
Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please.
I hear you 5/5.
Okay, Captain. Radio check, please. We'll contact you once the ground vehicles arrive, and we're ready to start loading.
Delta 435 ground taxi.
Roger. Preflight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested.
Flight instruments.
Set.
Parking brake.
Set.
Fuel control switches.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Cabin crew, fuel is on board, catering service has been completed and we're just waiting for load sheets so you can start boarding now.
Good evening. Hello.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome aboard United Airlines. As a reminder, your carry-on luggage must fit securely underneath the seat in front of you or in one of the overhead compartments. If you are having trouble with the carry-on luggage, please notify the flight attendant first at this time. For those customers seated in a row seat designated as an exit row, we wish you please take out the safety information card found in the seat pocket in front of you. Read the front of the card. If you're unwilling or unable to perform the actions that may be required of you at any time during the flight without injury to yourself, please notify the flight attendant first. Seating at this time. For personal electronic devices, it is permitted while the boarding door is open. Prior to closing the door, we'll advise you when to turn off and stow all large portable electronic devices. You may continue to use your small lightweight devices as long as they are turned and on airplane mode. Once again, you boarded United Flight. Thank you and good afternoon.
Cockpit to ground.
Okay.
Stand by for ground power distribution. We are starting to hit you now.
Roger. We'll run a bit sort of
American
down.
2042, first, copy on the right, first.
Roger.
Good evening from the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this evening's flight to London. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit. Once we're airborne, we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 35,000 feet. We hope to depart very shortly. We're not expecting any delays. The cabin crew will start securing the cabin once the aircraft has pushed back from the stand. As we make our way to the departure runway, please make sure you're seated and secured as they make their way around the aircraft. The weather is looking good, so it should be a nice, comfortable climb up to our cruise level. Once we're airborne, there shouldn't be any issue during our climb. It's a pretty straightforward departure out of the airport, so nothing to worry about there. The wind forecast during our cruise looks very favorable, so we expect to arrive on time at our destination, but we will of course keep you up to date should there be any changes. The ground crew have finished loading the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secured, we'll be able to get going straight away. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the flight.
Post start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door.
All closed.
Passenger signs.
On.
MCP.
Speed is 153, heading is 283, and the altitude is 4,000. Set.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 is 153, VR is 156, and V2 is 158. Set.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Altimeters. 1. 0. 1. 6.
Checked.
T-minus 60, 54, cross 27 right, turn right on Sierra, towers 885.
Trim.
7 right, right on Sierra, tower
The trim will be set after the pushback is completed.
Beacon lights.
Beacon light is now on.
Before start checklist completed.
Cabin crew, please set doors to automatic.
Ground to cockpit.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on United Flights. My name is Thomas. I'll be your international purser. We'd like to welcome back our Mileage Plus members who are earning or using award miles on this flight. On today's flight, we have 3 flight attendants. You can look for the language bar worn on their uniforms. At this time, we ask that you direct your attention to the following important safety presentation. Thank you.
Welcome. We're excited to have you aboard, and we appreciate your attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. FAA regulation requires you to follow the instructions of our crew member and comply with posted flight signs.
It's important to have your seatbelt on at all times. To fasten your seatbelt, slide the metal end into the buckle. Tighten by...
X-ray. Yeah, 6149 ground north 2.
Pulling the loose end of the strap. Lift the buckle to release. When the seatbelt sign is on, your seatbelt should be fastened low and tight across your lap. In case of unexpected turbulence, keep your seatbelt fastened, even when the seatbelt sign is off. Please take a moment to look around in order to familiarize yourself with the aircraft. This Boeing 787 has 8 exit doors, 4 in each side of the aircraft. If the doors are open in an emergency, slide wraps will automatically inflate. In a water landing, slide wraps detach from the aircraft and are used as life rafts. All 8 exits are marked with overhead sights. As you locate the 2 exits nearest your seat, remember, they may be behind you. Got it!
exit world. You may be asked to assist the crew during an evacuation. If you're unable or uncomfortable, please ask a flight attendant to be moved. If you must evacuate the aircraft, exit back lights on or near the floor will illuminate and guide you to the exit. Look for a changing color or an exit sign to indicate you reached an exit. Leave all carry-on bags behind. Please refer to the safety card in your seat for the operation of the exit doors on this aircraft.
If necessary, oxygen masks will drop from above your seat. If a strap appears, pull down on the strap to access your mask. Firmly pull the mask to extend the tube. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and slip the band over your head. The band does not require adjustment. To start the flow of oxygen, breathe normally. Make sure your mask is secure before helping.
Okay, Captain. Looks like a good startup on all engines. So it's disconnected. Nose wheel is free, so you're good to go. We'll get ourselves to the next one, so have a safe flight. Look out for the pin on the left, and we'll see you next time.
Alright, thank you very much. I have pin on the left, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Wheels up front. About halfway through. Looks like the update time will be at 15.
Should you need it, you'll find a life vest equipped with a water-activated light under or near your seat. When directed, pull the tab to remove the pouch. Tear open the pouch, remove, and unfold the vest. Slip it over your head, wrap the belt around your waist, and secure it to the buckle in front. Pull the loose end to tighten.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice.
Auto.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
RTO.
Flight control test. Full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Full back. Full forward.
Checked.
Right on Sierra, towers 18. We got it. Fox, cross 27 right to
Checked.
Before taxi checklist completed.
Inflate your vest just prior to exiting the aircraft by pulling down sharply on the red tab. You can also inflate the vest by blowing into the tube. This aircraft is also equipped with infant life vests, which will be distributed if necessary.
Smoking is never allowed on the aircraft. U.S. law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying laboratory smoke detectors. Federal regulations also require passengers to comply with lighted signs and crew instructions. Make sure you've switched all smartphones, tablets, and e-readers to airplane mode. For taxi, takeoff, and landing, large electronic devices must be turned off and stowed. For international destinations, your flight attendants will advise you if it's necessary to turn off and stow your device.
Cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
American 736 Heavy, tail left 230 with 27 left, clear for takeoff.
A left turn to 230, clear for takeoff on 27 left for American 736 Heavy.
Approaching runway 28 left.
FedEx 787 Heavy, Star, wind 2707, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Clear to land on 27 right, FedEx 787 Heavy.
Blue Creek 5161, runway 27 left, line of Boeing for wake terminal.
Line of Boeing, 27 left.
On takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Cabin crew prepare for takeoff.
Modified.
Flaps.
Set.
Before takeoff checklist completed. Stabilized.
972, runway 27 left, line of Boeing.
Line of Boeing 27 left, American 972.
Delta 1545, right Tango, right Kilo, hold short Quebec.
Thank you, hold short Quebec.
Thrust
Delta
set.
1545.
Checked. Speed alive. Checked. $80 knots.
Delta 1545,
Checked.
continue Kilo, Kilo 3, spot 9, aircraft back to ramp.
Kilo, Kilo 3, spot 9 to ramp, Delta 1545.
V1. Rotate.
35161, contact departure.
Positive rate.
Tower Blue 35312, there's over
400 feet.
Blue 65312, wind 2709, runway 27 right, clear to land. 195 is passing 7,600. PB 195, hello, just in future the initial climb is 6,000, so flight down, flight level 140. Copy that, flight level 140, easy clear 195. Speedbird 178, turn right heading 065, when established localizer, descent glide path.
065, when established descent glide path, Speedbird 178.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you're enjoying flying with us so far. We'll be starting our descent in just a few minutes. The arrival weather forecast is looking good, so it should be a nice easy approach into the airport. We have heard that there is a short delay to landing aircraft, so we might have to hold during our descent, but it shouldn't add much time, if any, to the arrival. Once we do begin our descent, please listen to the cabin crew carefully and pay attention to any instructions they provide. Please also monitor the seatbelt sign during our approach. Thanks very much for flying with us, and I'll speak to you again shortly.
Shuttle 9 Bravo, descends altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000, Shuttle 9 Bravo.
What's the secret to that rapid descent? Say again, Shuttle 9 Bravo? What's the secret to descending so quick? He's dropped like 4 miles or 4,000 feet in 8 miles. It's impressive.
Low speed brake.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. As you've probably noticed, we've started our descent. We should be arriving in around 20 minutes depending on local air traffic, and I will shortly be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. Once that happens, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you will be required to stay seated and secured until after landing. If you need to visit the toilet, it may be worth making your way towards one now. For now though, I will wish you a very good morning once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while once we've landed.
Director, Shuttle to Papa with departing 2,600.
Shuttle to Papa, Heathrow direct, hello, climb down, flight level 140.
Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for arrival.
Climb up level 140, Shuttle to Papa.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, we turn the seatbelt sign on. Flight attendants will be collecting any remaining service items that you would like to discard. As part of our Echo Skies program, we're committed to recycling aluminum, plastic, and paper, and we'll be coming around to collect these items. Please make sure all carry-on items have been securely stowed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. As a reminder, please make sure your personal belongings are clear of the aisle. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help you get ready for landing.
Heathrow approach, Speedbird 2123, contact. So 2123, Heathrow director, hello. Turn left, heading 270 degrees. Descend flight level 70.
Passing 10,000 feet.
United 931, leave Bovingdon, heading 220 degrees.
Heading 220. United 931.
Confirm leave Bovingdon on heading 220, so after Bravo November 220.
Leaving Bovington, heading 220. United 931.
Speedbird 2123, question turn left heading 265.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured for landing.
Turn left heading 265, Speedbird 2123.
You can take your seats now.
No problem. All stations, seats for landing, please.
November 58 Charlie with you.
November 58 Charlie, Heathrow director, hello, report your passing level.
58 Charlie.
United 931. So the instruction was to leave Bovingdon on heading 220, turned about 4 miles before Bovingdon. So turn left again, heading 180 degrees, and descend flight level 70.
My apologies, left 180, descend 70.
Peter Director, good day. This is KDM.
I thought it said
passing introduction to
220.
Hello, 88 Tango, Heathrow Director. Hello, contact London Control.
So it was
119.780.
I thought I
Say
had
again?
220.
Contact London Control 119.780. 19780, KDM 88 Tango. United 931, landing 09 left, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Continue descend 4,000 feet, landing 09 left, QNH 1015. United 931.
From the 58 Charlie, report you're heading to London Control 134.125. United 931, turn right heading to 50 degrees.
Right 250. United 931.
Descend to 58 Charlie, report you're heading to London Control 134.125. Descend to 58 Charlie, contact London Control 134.125, report you're heading to London.
134.185, Tampa 58 Charlie. And you want my heading?
You've got 2123, landing 09 left, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Barrow reference.
QNH 1015.
Set.
You've got 2123,
Approach checklist complete.
09 left, descend
Glide
to
slope
altitude
alive.
4,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Descending to 4,000 feet, speedboat 123 expecting 09 left.
United 9031, turn left heading 120 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, establish localizer, descend glide path.
Left 120, descend 3,000 when established, descend very glide. United 931.
Seabird 2123, turn right heading 320 degrees.
Turn right heading 320.
Flaps 1.
Speedboat 123.
United 9031, speed 160 knots or greater until 4 DME.
Speed 160 or greater until 4 DME. United 931. It's to 180.
Flaps 5.
United 9031, contact tower 118.505, goodbye.
118.505. United 931. Heathrow Tower, United 931, runway 09 left, we are established.
United 9031, Heathrow Tower, surface wind 0707 knots, runway 09 or left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 09 left, United 931.
Freebird 828 Yankee, report your heading to London Control 134.125. Beaver 11 Papa behind the departing company A320, line up runway
Gear
09
down.
or right behind.
And the company A320 line up runway 09 right behind, Beaver 1 Papa.
Beaver 17 Uniform Alpha as hold towards depot.
Beaver 17 Uniform Alpha, Heathrow Tower, taxi straight ahead, hold November Bravo 10.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist.
November 10, I believe.
That's correct.
Cabin crew prepare for landing.
Notified.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Set.
Landing checklist completed. Flaps 20.
London 134, decimal 125, speedbird 396 uniform, thanks.
Flaps 30.
Speedbird 162, behind departing A380, line up runway 09 or right behind.
Line up on the runway 09 right and with the A380.
Command A on.
Going once.
Speedbird 11 Papa, surface wind 0707 knots, runway 09 or right, clear for takeoff.
Approaching runway 09 left.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 162, just repeat that.
Heathrow Tower, good evening, clearing 49 kilo.
Minimums.
Approaching minimums.
Orca.
Standing at 4 and 9 kilo Heathrow Tower, low hold Orca.
Continue.
So Captain Speedbird 123 line request position.
100.
2123 Heathrow Tower, continue approach runway 09 or left, number
40,
2.
30, 20, 10.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 162, just repeat that last
Speed
message.
brakes out.
Interference.
Reverse thrust.
Speedbird 162, disregard. Spirit 17 Uniform Alpha, you were instructed to hold short, so that's okay. Line up runway 09, alright.
Line up runway
70 knots.
Tower, hello, Speedbird 7 Whiskey, holding Oscar. Speedbird 7 Whiskey, Tower Tower, taxi straight ahead, hold November, Bravo 11.
Manual braking.
Hold November, Bravo 11, straight ahead, 7 Whiskey.
Welcome to London. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you. And please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplaned. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. Please remain seated until the aircraft reaches the gate, and we'll get you offloaded as soon as possible. Thank you.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 2123. Can I get my taxi instructions? Sorry to disturb, but thank you.
Speedbird 2123. Hold position for now, please. Hold position.
Cabin crew, disarm the doors, please.
Tower 118.5. Speedbird 139, contact the tower now, 118.505, please.
05, that's 153.
So, subject to Visco, ready for taxi.
Passengers, the boarding started.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your captain again. On behalf of the entire airline, we thank you for flying with us and we wish you a wonderful day, a safe journey home, and we hope to see you on board again very soon. Thank you.